This is the Infinix Hot 60 Pro Plus, and apparently it has a display refresh rate of 144 Hz. And I'm sure you've heard of these words very many times, and maybe you don't know what they actually mean. So a refresh rate is basically how many times your screen updates the image every second, measured in Hz. Think of your display like a flip book. Flip it slowly and everything looks choppy. Flip it faster and the motion becomes smooth. So a 60Hz screen refreshes 60 times a second, 90Hz refreshes 90 times, 120Hz refreshes on 20 times, and so on. 60 has been the standard for years and it feels fine until you try something faster. Once you've seen 90Hz or 120Hz, going back to 60Hz will feel rough. And honestly, anything above 120Hz starts getting harder for your eyes to even notice. But with that higher number, everything just feels better. Scrolling through your phone is smoother, gaming feels better, and even fast action movies, like whatever nonsense happens in John Wick movies, will feel a little bit clearer. But higher refresh rates also use up the battery more. So many phones have this thing called adaptive refresh rate that changes itself depending on whatever goes on the screen. So if you're just reading a book, the phone slows the screen down to 1 Hz to save power. But the second you touch it to scroll, it jumps right back to 120Hz. So essentially, you get the best of both worlds, that smooth feeling and still save battery, unlike Barcelona's goalkeeper who was unable to save any of the 500 Chelsea shots last week.